Ah, yes, great to see you. Welcome back and welcome on in. Let me get a quick refresh here, make sure everything is running as it's supposed to. It looks like we're getting there. How's the sound? It's as good as it's ever going to be. Happy Sunday night. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a nice weekend as we rapidly approach the finale. Those weekends are tricky. They always move quickly, don't they? I think I just got mine started, and here we are. How's that bit rate? What that bit rate doing? I see it's at gray. Typically it's green. So, I hope that's alright. Hope we're doing okay. I ran my mandatory speed test, and we look fine. So I'm going to trust that we'll stay there. Twitch Inspector seems happy. Good. We're going to mix it up tonight a little bit. And hopefully we won't regret having done so. It was a little challenging for me to decide to do this, because that means I would have to stop playing Mass Effect 2 for some time. And I'm not one to really do that. But we've been marathoning Mass Effect 2 for the last couple of streams, so I figured maybe we could try something different tonight. To start, anyway. I've got a new demo for a game I don't know very much about. It's called Karma: The Dark World. It's a horror game. A first-person horror game, I think. I remember seeing a trailer for it. I think it was the reveal trailer a couple of weeks ago. I had not even heard of the game prior to that, and so I'm going in very, very blind to this. Apparently it's at the first hour of the game. Now, I don't know if that means play the first hour of the game or if it's a time demo. And it means, sorry, I have like a burp, like right here, really wanting to get out. Or if it means it's a time demo and I'll play it for an hour and then it'll make me stop playing. I don't know. But either way, we should have about an hour of this. And then with whatever's left, we'll do Mass Effect 2. I don't know much about this, though. The PlayStation Store description described it as Lynchian. I'm simultaneously interested and then also a little apprehensive anytime anything is described, especially self-described, as Lynchian. We've played some so-called Lynchian games already this year as kind of an unintentional homage to, of course, the late, great David Lynch. I don't really know what it takes to be truly Lynchian, but whenever anybody decides to describe their own work as such, I feel a little apprehensive. It's like, what does that mean? Does it mean that you're just ripping off Twin Peaks? Or does it mean like you've managed to capture that sort of metaphysical, surreal, dreamlike quality that a lot of his work had? We'll see. We'll see which one this is. I otherwise know very little about it, but apparently it's spooky. And it looked like it was of fairly high quality. You know, like, we love a good horror demo here. We love demos in general. Demos are a great opportunity to put stuff on my radar that may not have gotten there otherwise, like Promise Mascot Agency, which comes out next month, and I still can't promise I'm going to play it next month, but I will probably get around to playing that game at some point, because the demo was just so compelling. It really spoke to something in me. So maybe that is what this demo could do as well. When horror demos pop up, I'll especially take an interest and a notice of that. But I still don't always play them, or at least don't always stream them. This one looked to be of higher quality than what I would see on average there. So I said, all right, let's give this a look. At a glance, you know, it compared itself to Lynch. At a glance, it looked very kind of Kojima-esque, which is not really a label I'm extremely qualified to hand out, because I myself have not played very much of Kojima's work, though I'm familiar with aspects of it. In any case, we've got Matt in the chat. What's going on, Matt? Thanks for tuning in. Nice to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine was quite nice. We had a very rare window of opportunity in which we did not have any children to take care of this weekend. And that was nice. You know, we don't get a lot of breaks like that. Just spend time together and and you not have to worry about any parental duties for some time. So we went out to the movies yesterday. We saw Mickey 17, which was not a movie I thought I was going to get to see in the theater. I thought I was going to miss that, especially now apparently it's going to be on like VOD in like 10 days. That's pitiful. I understand it's maybe not doing all that well, and it was perhaps destined to that fate. And I did see it had some like pretty... I'd seen some people... Actually, I'd mostly just seen people on my feed saying like it wasn't really their thing. So I wasn't really sure. And I like Bong Joon-ho. I'm a big fan of his. I've seen the majority of his films. And I was looking forward to this. He's definitely one of those guys where I'm like, you don't need to tell me anything else. Bong Joon-ho, I'm in. Sold. You don't need to tell me anything. I don't need to know the title, who's in it. I'm in. He has won my ticket like 10 times over. And Jess wasn't as experienced with him. She'd only seen Snowpiercer, and as we're walking in, she was like, yeah, and I didn't really care for that. And I was like, oh, shit. This might be a big dud for her. I was not trying to drag her to a movie she wasn't going to like. But no, she actually really liked it. She really, really liked it. As did I. Like I said, I'd seen some people saying it wasn't really their thing, so I didn't know if he went, if it was like too challenging or if he got really weird with it. I mean, he did get pretty weird with it, but not in a way that felt like uncharacteristic of his past work that I'm familiar with. Bong Joon-ho, look, I was really kind of thinking about this. I was like remembering how many movies of his I love, like as we were discussing it, because I was like recommending other movies of his to hers that we could watch. I was like, yo, you like that? Then we got to watch Okja, because I think you'll like that a lot. And then I was telling her obviously about Parasite, which is a lot more grounded versus some of his other films, but has a lot of the same ideas and themes. And my takeaway as I like reflected on his filmography is like, from the very beginning, I feel like he sees our like modern dystopia in ways that very few do, and always makes films that feel very contemporary in that respect, and that like they're very much about what's happening now, and then they're also about what's probably going to happen 10, 20 years from now. And then you watch them all that time later, and you're like, yeah, you nailed it. Very few people would get the title visionary in my book. I think Bong Joon-ho is a visionary. And I'm so happy he got to make a movie like this, which really is one of those, of course, classic blank check films of like, he made history with Parasite, won all these awards, and was able to get this wild sci-fi, like, clone, dark comedy, Robert Pattinson doing a weird little voice, movie made by Warner Brothers. And even though they've done an absolute shit job of promoting it and distributing it, and it'll probably lose them money, but I don't care. I'm not an accountant for Warner Brothers. I don't care if they lose money. Sounds like they don't have a lot of money to lose, though, over there. Some decisions they made in the last couple of years. The movie got made. I think it's a Zack Snyder quote, isn't it? He's like, all that matters is the movie got made. But I can kind of vibe with that. I'm like, it got made. I can watch it. I like it. We won. And that's a guy who's going to hopefully be able to make movies his whole life, whether it's at the level of that one in terms of like production value. Maybe not always, but I'm glad he cashed in and got to make some really great, compelling, and entertaining film out of it. Like, it was great. Mickey 17, it's going to VOD soon, as I said. So it makes things maybe a little bit more convenient for you to watch it. But if you can, I recommend going to see it in the movie theater. It's worth your time and your ticket there. It was good. I dug it. They seem to be going the way of Fox. So you think somebody will buy them? I don't know. Disney. It's gonna be Disney, or it's gonna be like a Saudi prince. That's who it's gonna be. That's usually what it like whenever one of these comes up, right? It's like it's gonna be Disney, it's gonna be Jeff Bezos, or it's gonna be a Saudi prince. Apple. I mean, no matter what happens, I just feel like whenever like two giant megacorp conglomerates combine, it's just almost never good for anybody involved. So I don't know, but if they could stop making movies and putting them away in a vault for no one to watch, then That's a good start. Yeah, go see Mickey 17. We also watched Conclave last night. We got home. We went out for dinner. We went to like a small plates restaurant we've been wanting to check out. We got some fucking calamari. We got some fucking Brussels sprouts. We got some lobster mac and cheese. We got some short rib sliders. Had a couple of drinks. Come home. Have a little adult candy. Bada boom, bada bing. You're sitting on the couch watching Conclave and you can't move. You can't move. You can't get up. I was having trouble in like those last 40 minutes staying awake, but that was not a consequence of the film so much as it was just me not being able to like stay alive. But I got there. I woke up. We had to do a little rewind, and I got there. And Conclave was pretty solid as well. I really liked that too. And like interesting backdrop and approach for like sort of like a mystery drama. I liked it. And then today, what place was it? It was called Table 6. I said small plate place. It's not really just a small plate place. That's just how we kind of approached it. They have a small plates section of the menu, and we got some things on that. We got some appetizers, and we just kind of traveled around the table, taking a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get some, what else do we have? Or was that all of it? I feel like there's some fish and chips. A little bit, yeah. I don't know who this character is. Angry food eater, which is who I am. So it was a good Saturday. It was a good Sunday. Today was just pretty, Sundays for me, I love kind of a laid back Sunday. We kind of needed it. We woke up this morning kind of feeling like we needed it. So I got a little bit done around the house, but I've mostly been relaxing, worked a little bit on something today, a personal project, which is nice. It's good to have personal projects. And yeah, it's been all right. Been good. And here we are now, ready to stream. Ready to go. So yeah, we'll start off with, and I've also, quick mention, I did put out a bonus video on Saturday afternoon at the What Real Gaming YouTube channel. It was about an hour long of me playing the the Movie Trivia Schmodown mobile game, which I had remembered was installed on my phone when I was deleting a bunch of stuff out of it. And I went, you know what? Don't I run a gaming channel now? And seeing as I'm definitively retired from movie trivia and don't need to worry about like revealing my weaknesses, why don't I do a video of me playing that Movie Trivia Schmodown video game? That would be kind of fun. And it was fun. It's always interesting to see what I can remember. And sometimes even more interesting to see what I can't remember. Especially when those are things that any other day of the week, if you had asked me, I would have been able to give the answer. It's just interesting to like learn things about how your brain works through movie trivia. But it was fun. And just don't misunderstand, all right? This is a serious message with peace and love. Peace and love. I am not returning to movie trivia competition. That was not an invitation to ask me to play for your movie trivia league, all right? This is just a general message with peace and love for anyone that might be listening. Not directed towards anyone. It was a one-off. Do not send any requests to compete in your movie trivia league. All requests will be tossed with peace and love. The robe is in the rafters. Thank you. It's actually in the ground. It's 8 feet deep. I'm not playing, so just leave me alone. Enjoy the video. If I thought I was gonna play, I would still be too. It's just like I can't be that guy anymore. It's over. It's time to move on. enjoy the bonus video. That's all it was. But some people did seem to enjoy it, which is nice. I thought maybe there were still some people in my circle who would catch wind of that and be interested. So go check it out. See how I did. It's actually funny. Some of the misses I had were like some were, I didn't know the answer right. But then others were like me becoming overconfident and immediately providing the wrong answer and it was just like took me back. I had a couple of those in the real Schmodown, which are brutal no matter what way they happen, but man, they were even more brutal when they're in front of a live audience, especially when you're in front of a live audience of other trivia players and they hear you like give a really weird answer and they're just gonna go, what? You could just hear them all murmuring, why did he say that? What the fuck? Didn't have that quality to it when I was sitting here at this desk by myself with my phone, but I still had some misses, and they still sting. I remember that's what John Roca would call it, the sting that you get when you miss a question or like can't pull it in time. You get the sting, and I could still, not nearly as sharp as I used to, but even when I missed one, I could still feel the faintest sensation of that sting when I was answering the questions wrong on my phone, sitting here by myself. And that's why I'm not going to ever play movie trivia professionally again. Well, I should say ever, but no, I am saying ever. I will ever. No one-offs, no peace and love. Peace and love. His going out match was against me at Really Mania, where I killed him. He's dead. Peace and love. Thank you. All right. We're going to play Karma the Dark World for maybe an hour. If it proves to be a total stinker, I'm not going to force that. But we'll just check it out and see what happens. It's supposed to be spooky. All right, let's get in here. Let's see what's going on. I have no idea what to expect from. I don't know what the gameplay is like for this. I know it's first person. I don't know if there's combat or what. We got a Ralph Waldo here. Once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. Okay. Let's see.
Wake up. Wake up.
What is this place?
That's a wild getup you got there. Just be laying around in it. All right, let's see what we got here. I mentioned earlier that in looking at the reveal trailer and stuff for this, my mind kind of went to Kojima. And only to specify went there because I had a sensation of like, what am I even looking at? Which is how I feel when I see anything from Death Stranding, which I haven't played still.
Related to these people? Or are there others living here?
Now, this better be good, because I am opting to do this over Kiss Aliens in Mass Effect 2. Oop. Read. You look at yellow text. That's funny. Back in the Quiet Place game, I said I'd seen yellow paint before, but I'd never seen it extended to like the text and menus and stuff. But here we go. Come to the transition room after calibration. Is that part of the trend as well now? And will there be yellow paint out here? Oh my gosh, what was that? Okay, we got a menu. Leviathan Hospital.
I don't remember what happened.
It's a weird name for a hospital.
Why am I here?
Man, I don't know. Oh, look. You actually have a reflection. I'd be asking questions about that if I were you. You look like you have taken the Outlast trials.
What happened to me?
I think you've seen the Skinner Man.
Where am I?
Who am I? What am I? Oh. We going? Oh, whoa. Whoa, what the? What was that? You see that? There was like a... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I guess that's... Whoa. I guess these things are happening purposely. I thought I was perceiving some sort of glitch there for a second. But I think the glitch is in reality. Ah. Huh. Oh, and the door's open.
Is anyone there?
Weird kind of hospital, isn't it? This has got the like very physics.
Welcome, Special Agent.
Yeah.
Please have a seat.
Also very quiet place, I guess. Or Outlast Trials, for that matter. Those are the two games I'll just continuously compare this to, I guess.
Performing visual calibration.
I wonder if this game has like VR support or something. Or if it maybe you do sneak around in it. Oh, well, look, this is kind of neat. It's like built into the game. Furthest left is barely visible. Let's see. I'd say that's barely visible. I'm going to keep it up a bit, though, actually, because I'm streaming it. And I also thought it was kind of dark back there.
Good.
That's kind of neat.
Please go to the table. Performing audio calibration. The brightest galaxy I've ever seen was a diamond shrouded in ghastly dark blue flames. He sank into the dark ocean, invoking
I already did this. I'm not worried about this. But kind of neat. They should like pipe in some louder music, though. If you wanted to test the music volume.
Range.
Or maybe there's not much music other than just sort of atmospheric tone.
At the marked location.
Like there is now. Go pick apples with Mother. Help Mother pick up apples in the garden, in the orchard. It will take approximately 40 minutes and you'll have to look up a walkthrough. Oh, that's a deep cut stream reference.
Spatial calibration.
Oh. Maybe like this? Is that good? I don't know. Or do we want it all the way out? That kind of seems fine in this room, but let's do there.
Excellent. Calibration complete. Good luck on your missions. Please proceed to the transition room.
Missions? What missions? I don't understand.
Leviathan Corporation Thought Bureau. Hey, lady, does this thing come equipped with a sprint button? You know, I ain't got all night.
Hello? Anyone there?
Do I got any kind of melee judo chop here, huh? What's the judo chop button? Oh, test subject. PDM 1325 in the potted stage. Experimental objective. Observe that the third generation proto will acquire better emotional stability when the duration of potting is increased. Some subjects may wake up earlier than expected. Please discard these immediately. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, they're alive. Oh, is this what you meant by potting? I thought I was going to be given some time to like think on what that might mean, but yep, that sure does look like some potted people if I'd ever seen any. Mm-hmm. All right, neighbor. All right.
Hold on. Because before you come in, toss that useless failure onto the stinking pile of corpses for me, will you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm busy working on something more important.
Don't disturb me. I'm in here acting. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I don't mean to keep invoking them, but yeah, this Leviathan Corporation may have the Murkoff team. They might have their number here. Yeah, they should swap notes. Although this is even a little messy by Murkoff's. Well, maybe not. I was gonna say by Murkoff standards, but I guess there's probably many piles of dead bodies in all those games. Why people in dirt? What would you be getting from people in dirt?
Find her. I am unimportant. You have to put an end to this.
I just woke up in the room over there.
Ah, looks like you're finally awake.
Do you know what this place is?
Yes, of course.
And those
We
twisted things
don't
outside.
have the time for an explanation.
You only have 1 hour to play the
Sit on that
demo.
chair for now. I'm working on something else.
Ah, yes, the wet chair. Excuse me, why people in dirt? Why do that?
The most important part is you have to get out. No. We all have to get out of this place. Wait. Who are you? What are you doing to me? Why can't I recall anything? You don't know who I am? Mother didn't tell you? I have no
Mother?
idea what the hell
Picking
you're talking
apples
about.
for Mother?
Who the hell is Mother? I swear to you, I don't know a thing about you. But that's impossible. For half my life, I have been serving her. One after another. You have never succeeded. None of you have. I put in so much effort to leave messages on the other side, yet none of you seem to care about them. Hey, listen. This might be a misunderstanding. There are things I can't call to mind. I arrived here by accident. I can't be one of those people you speak of, right? People can pass through the abyss. I cannot. I am trapped here forever. My memories... Wait. You're saying you lost your memories? Yes. That's what I've been trying to tell you. I woke up in a room, passed through calibration, and ended up here.
You need something from me?
You do seem
No? Okay.
different from them. Those useless people out there. All they care about is doing their jobs. Perhaps... I'm saying... Perhaps you may succeed. If you wish to retrieve your memories, this thing can help you. No, you won't be lost forever like them. They're failures. Finding my memories? No, I think you've got the wrong person. I've explained it so many times. I did lose my memories, but I'm not one of those people you speak of. Listen, Abba. I don't know how you ended up here, nor do I care. But you got here, and that means it's your mission. You must find your true memories. You're insane! What are you doing? Hey! Look at me! On the other side. In a different form.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck, Daniel.
All my homies occupy different forms. That's no big deal to me. What? That better not be a VOD mute coming in. You better show some respect. It's an interesting start. What did you say? Can you speak up a little bit? We went into the big people bath. Better than dirt bath? Dirt people?
Where the hell am I?
Maybe not.
Why is everything so surreal?
It's like some kind of David Lynch movie. Is there a word for that? Alright, what's this? What's the deal with this dang obelisk here? I just got here. Don't tell me you need me to solve a puzzle. It's far too early for that kind of behavior. Oh. Hello. Hello.
Happy birthday, my child. Can't be. Why is this here?
What's the test subject status?
Dormant, as usual.
From now on, I'll deliver the bodies around this time. You'll take them to cold storage.
Understood. Professor, I can feel that his body is still mutating from the Dasein injection.
Dasein? We'll try our best to contain the test subject.
Understood. Professor, is there a way to free his consciousness from that huge body? Just like you and...
No.
Monster!
Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
See, I didn't know if there was going to be a monster in this. I still don't know if there's going to be a monster in this, but the subtitle said it was a monster. Okay, is this game now? This is the spooky game now? We playing game? Oh, okay, I can already tell. Is this going to have peaks? Are we peeking? We have eyeball zoom. No? Okay. Just pressing buttons. Ooh. The way there's like this... It's like camera bob, which might be a little much. I don't know. Feels like there'd be a like peek around corner button. But maybe not. The Outlast player in me wants to get in here. Maybe this... you know what? There's a lot of room down here, so maybe this is the kind of game where... Nope, we actually can't get in here at all. Hide inside the cabinet. Or under the cabinet. Desk? It's not a cabinet. Where am I? What am I talking about? Am I going this way? Maybe not. Oh, it's a cutscene now.
No. 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 No, go away! No.
Oh, there it is, just like I asked for. We don't run very fast, though. Guy had too many hands. Hey, what they do, though. On second thought, what do those hands do? Do a lot of things. Be a really good chef, potentially. Right? You could do like... You could do like 4 different chefs' work in one place. And you know how those kitchens can get so crowded. Not for this guy. He's doing all his own prep. Oh, static on. We're fine. Maybe not fine. Can he come in here? They're throwing a lot at us. I don't expect to come out of this.
Why is the monster here again?
Again?
And that damn recorder.
How often are you doing this? Often enough to make this really cute air vent string light guide. Never get lost in here. This actually be pretty helpful. Very, very dusty in here, though.
Why won't they leave me be?
If you're going to come through here so often, you might actually want to dust up.
She must be waiting for me at home. I have to get out of here.
Just bring one of them fluffers next time you come in here. This side looks all right. What's that? Oh, never mind. You know what? You see one of these. You got a problem. There it is right there. Yeah. Got to clean it up. Well, what is this?
Wait for me.
If you're leaving snacks in here, then yeah, you're going to get bugs in your air vent. That's right. You're going to get bugs. I will say, I was thinking this during the cutscene. Okay, hold on. What's over here? You got the extension cord running in through here. Look, see, I knew it. I knew there'd be a special prize just for me. Rumor. Ventilation duct. A chance to get more blue bottles at 2300 every Thursday night. Bring any object of value to the loyalty parking lot at 3rd Main Street to exchange it for blue bottles based on the value of the object you've brought. Okay. I don't know what a blue bottle is in this context. I guess this. Blue bottles. Medicated electricity? Beg your pardon. What the... Now, what the hell is this? We ain't got time for this. Oh, I should never come this way. Now I gotta do a puzzle. I see this little cipher. Oh, there's a question mark. What are you what? Yoink. Did I do it? Was that what I'm supposed to do? I got this little man. Thank you for the little man. Memo obtained. Simon Syme has been awarded the Leviathan Literary Prize for likening employee overtime to a gift from the company and his novel, Examining Yourself. Is there more? Or that was the prize. Put it back. That was the only prize you get. Put it back for the next customer. Okay, interesting. But I was going to say, this does look quite nice. Like during the cutscene when his hand was pressed up close to the camera and stuff. I could just see that there's definitely a degree of like visual quality that's, there's a good high standard maybe being maintained here. Doesn't look like just any old horror game you pop off the uh-oh. This is probably bad as well. Although this, I don't know. This is weeds. I thought that maybe it'd be like mold. Oh no, I think actually we're just freaking out a little bit. We're just freaking out a lot. But it's look pretty good. I have no idea who these people are that made this, or I didn't bother to look into the studio or developer, see what else they may have put out in the past, but I get the sense this isn't their first rodeo. There must be something else I would recognize in there. Throwing a lot at us. There's a monster. There's people in dirt. I guess we're like exploring our own subconscious, trying to dig out memories. So none of this that's happening in front of us is meant to be taken quite so literal, potentially. Like they probably are memories, but I'm sure they're sort of obscured. Not like literal one-to-one recreations of something that happened. Employees have recently complained that some equipment is malfunctioning. Place any equipment with display issues, such as color bars, in the designated disposal area. All that is not working shall be discarded, be it humans or machines. Stay healthy and work hard. Thanks so much. Actually, you know what? What did it say? Give me that yellow text again. Display issues in the designated disposal area. Already yawning! Already yawning! Too much reading. Oh my god, put it back. Okay. Good to know. Seems like this will have, from this and based on what I've seen, sort of a very dystopian kind of Orwellian thing going on here. I've been seeing a creepy young man around lately. Is he the new intern? My mental health is falling apart. I drank 6 blue bottles today and I'm still tired. It must be because of that kid. Why does he keep staring at me with that creepy smile of his? He even followed me home. Is he from the company? Whatever you're trying to do, I'll show you. I'll show you. Gotta hit the right inflection on that. I'll show you. That's not right. He's gonna be curious. He can say, what is he gonna show me? There's no one there. But he was just standing there. Okay, a lot of puppers giving me the lore dogs. That's gonna be my new channel. Now that Matt Pat doesn't do game theories anymore, I'm gonna start a new channel called Lore Dogs. I just give you all the lore, but I'm a dog about it. Did you hear something? Someone from the 13th floor was isolated for treatment? No, what happened? They say he overworked. To the point where his head is, yeah, no. He kept saying that someone's following him, but surveillance showed that he was hallucinating. Poor guy. Speaking of being followed, have you heard the rumor about a ghostly black car? Tell me more. There's a black sedan with no license plate going around, grabbing anyone walking alone on the streets. By the time they show up again, they've either been fed some strange drug or had some organs stolen, and none of them remember anything at all. My friend said he's seen it with his own 2 eyes. I think the company's behind it all. Shush! Handwritten words. Handled. Handwritten words. Remember to verify with field support. Love when the company is just referred to as the company. Because it's like, you know which one. It's very Wayland Yutani. If we're talking companies, we're talking the company. Oh my gosh. 13th, I decided to go ahead with surgery. Newspapers have reported that redacted excision is a simple and safe method that can effectively treat all mental disorders, and that patients can resume normal work very quickly after the operation. In fact, I've been feeling depressed ever since I broke up with my girlfriend. I forced myself to work constantly in an attempt to forget, but that seemed to backfire. I just ended up becoming more anxious instead. I hope blank excision can help me, though I feel somewhat uneasy. Surprisingly, the company made an exception to give me a day of sick leave. I may as well give it a try. Redacted 17th. I'm going to have the surgery today. I hope everything will turn out okay. The 19th. I feel very calm. Very good. 23rd. Work. Work feels good. 25th. Work. Oh. Just like real life. I thought this was like a bad. I don't know what this is. I guess maybe those are batteries, but my brain read them as like a bunch of fuses, which I guess kind of same difference. I was like, oh Lord, this is where they've been this whole time. People are always taking our fuses. Wealth without work. Now, is this where you put the color bars right here? Pleasure without conscience, knowledge without character, commerce without morality. Science without humanity, worship without sacrifice, politics without principles. I think this is a game that has something to say, a point to be made, a society to comment on. And this is not shining carpet. It's not. But somehow it is. which is now an honorary bingo square, and the hypothetical Watt Real Ant Twitch bingo board. Like, you can walk through it. Okay. Is this... We're looking for a TV to put in here, maybe? Maybe? Can I pick up any of these TVs? Color bars? I mean, there's a bunch of over here, but these... This looks like somebody's kind of got their own thing. I don't think this is like... We're not supposed to come take one. I think that'd be very intrusive. Camera chair. Never sit for too long with camera chair. Broken TV graveyard work start. Or is this a door? I mean, I can see the light string coming over. Oh, there's something else up here I can't interact with. Okay. Huh? Okay. So I think I do have to go find a TV. I mean, there's this one over here, but I can't see that. The interactivity of this is kind of weird. You have to like hit it at the right angle so that the prompt shows up. But okay, maybe we came out here. We crawled out of there. Okay, he's got a TV with color bars sitting around. Or maybe one of these ones? Oh, right here. Is this the job that you guys do? It's not that bad. And you get time off? Ah, yes, the woman channel. I love that channel. No, that's the man channel. I didn't ask for that one. I didn't want to watch that one. Hello, everyone. Dog? Dog? I'd like to speak with my veterinarian. Can you please get him on the phone? I think my dog is malfunctioning. Oh, no, all the dogs are doing that. They always want to ask what the dog doing. They implore. What the dog doing? Well, here's what he's doing. Now look what you've gone and done, made the dog do. Hello, Dilly Tots. We just dogging. We dogging out. Oh, the door's open over here. I didn't see that. I was too distracted by this damn dirty dog over here. We jiggling? Also, hi, Dilly Tots. Got that dog in ya, and for the love of God, get him out. I don't want this dog in me anymore. I feel terrible. Wait, what? Wait, what? Be aware of the television announcement at all times during work. Press the ink pad to refill after every 3 stamps. Okay, maybe these aren't gameplay instructions. Take a blue bottle when you are tired. Okay. Jiggle, Bailey? Are we jiggling? Hi, Dilly Tots. We're playing a demo for a horror game called Karma the Dark World. I don't know really anything at all about this, but we jiggling. And then whenever we're done, we're going to play Mass Effect 2. Good to see you. So far, it's pretty weird. I'm having an interesting thought right now, but I'll wait till this is done before we get to it. Based on the needs of Leviathan Corp, the company has made the following decisions and arrangements. All scheduled holidays will now be converted to work days and will not be recorded as overtime for purposes of payroll or salary. Never mind, they don't have time off. We hope that employees in each of the departments will take advantage of this fantastic opportunity to improve your professional capabilities, hone and or improve upon your current skills, and work to ensure that the corporation's profits increase as well as your own personal salaries. Disclaimer, as a reminder, there will be no additional salary and promotions due to the change in work schedule. In addition, all time off requests will be denied. It is the expectation of department heads to abide by enforcing scheduling changes and to monitor the efficiency of each employee, as the company will be monitoring overall performance for each of the departments on a periodic basis. Remember, Leviathan is always with you. Have a nice day and a joyful Christmas Eve. This is a Christmas game now. You are instructed to adhere to the above instructions. In case of violation, it is... Three stamps? Yeah, okay. You know what this is kind of reminding me of? Oh, hold on. Check this out. Here we go. Boom! Oh, this is my job. 3 stamps and then we refill. Refill.
Stumbling about your day with your mind in a fog, life seeming like a twisted illusion, leaving you feeling lost and distant. Are you worried that these negative emotions are hindering your work performance and overall happiness?
That long Ichabod Crane arm he's got over there.
Are you worried that you are losing your connection to the...
This is a perfect job for him. He can reach so far across the table.
Do you suspect that your fellow colleagues are just as...
Leave me alone, I'm stamping! Come on!
This work shows a real lack of...
I'm trying to hit the stamp.
Maybe you should try
Refill.
freshen up a bit before continuing your
You need to stop by my office when you're done.
What's that one? Put the stamp down. Take a break. Oh, we gotta drink the blue bottle. One blue bottle a day will make the dystopia go away.
And your nerves are once again back in your control.
Great!
You become a more productive member of your team. All emotional distractions and lack of enthusiasm.
This job's not that bad.
The result is very positive.
I guess, you know,
You to experience peak performance. 96% of consumers
performing like medical procedures to make you better prepared to do your job and nothing else, and also no vacation time isn't ideal, but just in terms of like the work itself,
greater social interaction.
look at this. You don't even have to read any of this. You don't have to sort it. You don't have to put it away. You just sit here and stamp, and you get a really good show to watch the entire time. No, I'm just stamping. I'm trying my best to stamp.
Please ensure that you're more careful going forward.
We might have a pretty deep dependency on this stuff, eh? We barely got, what, like 2 sheets done and we're hitting it again? That's the phone number to call for the ARG.
This product is available only to a...
Leave me alone, I'm stamping. Can't you see this? Turn that red light off. Turn it off, I'm stamping! Yeah, you know what this is reminding me of, weirdly enough? Liminal. And it was kind of reminding me of that before we even got to this point. But Ram's game on Dreams. Like the corporate cog in the machine. And like this dystopian office building. Getting these like creepy messages via sort of a CRT TV / like late night PSA.
Have you ever found yourself experiencing the
Can we do something else now? Can we not? I think I get this part. Don't drink it. Okay, well, let me get some more ink real quick. I'm trying to do a good job so people can see that I sat here and stamped this. All this paperwork is meaningless without my stamp. Can't stop. I'm gonna do it. You think I'm gonna stop trying? I'm gonna go over here and get some more ink even too. I'm very good at my job. Can't stop, won't stop. If that video had started describing like some sort of like analog horror monster, that's where I would have been like, wait a minute, this might be too similar to Liminal. But it went a kind of a different way. Those still reminded me of, what is it, Local 58? Gotta make sure I got it right. Local 58. Yeah, that, some great analog. That's like the godfather of like analog horror right there. Local 58, which I do think I remember, because I'm almost positive it came up when I was playing Liminal, and I'm pretty sure Ram did say it was an influence on that. So it might have also been an influence on this, and maybe that's where the two things are similar. Though this one reminded me of like, there's so many good Local 58 videos, but there's one that's like, the premise of it is like the United States has fallen, and they like air a PSA on all television sets, like urging all Americans to kill themselves. Like, it'll be better if they just kill themselves so they don't have to deal with what's coming. Just everybody dies. It's like your last patriotic duty to prevent them from winning is we all die. Which, sometimes feels like that might work. Feels like if that were to be on TV for real, I don't know that everybody would make it out of that one. At this point in our nation's current state. Get some dinner and a drink. Don't look at the moon. Yeah. Don't look at the moon was Local 58. And then at the end, and then it's like the feed's getting corrupted, like somebody's hijacking the PSA saying, "Don't look at the moon." And then at the end, it's like, "Go on, come out. We'll hold hands. We'll look at it together." That one's super good and creepy. They're like, "Don't look out the window. Don't look at mirrors. Like, everybody hide. Don't look at the moon." And yeah, there's that video you sent me that, at least, I don't know officially whether it inspired Home Safety Hotline. I forget what it was called, but I actually hadn't seen it before, and I don't think it was Local 58, but it reminded me a lot of Local 58. But you had shown that to me, and yeah, I would not be surprised if that were a Home Safety Hotline or influence. Nowadays, people call that analog horror, which I'm not sure how defined a genre it is, but it seems to be very based in, like kind of TV PSA, like commercials, but also like will be about like spooky figures. I don't know. It's like very hard to describe this analog horror. Like, for me anyway. I mean, I've not like seen a ton of it, but I've noticed it's become a huge trend in the last like 2 years. There's been an analog horror series, and Local 58, from my limited perspective, I think were the trailblazers. They were way ahead of that before anybody gave it a name. So they seem like trailblazers to me. There's those ones. There's that there's the one where like somebody's following their GPS instructions, and it's like leading them it like leads them into the middle of like super remote woods I forget like what they're trying to go, but like it becomes pretty apparent that it's not taking to the right place, and like something has hijacked this guy's GPS and is like luring him in. That one's super good and creepy. Very, very creative. Local 58 rocks. I think they did put something out not that long ago, did they? I gotta look. They don't upload like constantly, but when they do, it like immediately gets my attention. Yeah, Night Walk. They did a couple little short videos. What else did they have in here? Fastest available route. Contingency. I think that's the one where they're like, the U.S. has fallen. Everybody kill yourselves. Weather Service. Station. I think Station ID might be the new one, or maybe that's Weather Service. Fuck, these are so good. Show for Children. I'm going to have to go sit down and watch Local 50. There's only what? Actually, now I look at it, there's only 4, 8, 12 videos in total. That's crazy. 12 in total, and they've been uploading them incrementally over the last 7 years. That is such a solid channel. And like such, I don't want to say so little, but it's just like the quality is so consistent over that instead of the quantity. It seems like the type that really only makes something when they like have a really good idea for it, instead of just feeling pressure to constantly put stuff out the way that like the algorithmic constant demand of internet art can kind of put on the people who make it. What does it say? Don't look at the moon. Increase the concentration of SH507 in blue bottles as requested. This drug alters the transmission of monoamine neurotransmitters to induce heightened focus and obedience while lowering the sense of fatigue. According to the results of the comparative laboratory study, the blue vial group showed a 38.2% increase in productivity. This drug has notable side effects, including moderate addiction, and subjects may exhibit anxiety and irritability once the drug is withdrawn. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just have some more. If you don't feel good, have some more. Just like my daddy. Huh? Ooh. Ooh. We opening or we opening? There we go. Take a blue bottle when you are tired.
I really don't like it here. Everyone is fake.
Yeah, well, your shining carpet is fake too. It's too close for me. All right.
I'm a loser, a capital V low-class type of loser.
I don't think I like this channel. Please switch to a new channel.
No hope here at all.
Alan Resnick, that's another guy who I think is great at analog horror and was, I think, ahead of the trend big time. I just thought of that because just speaking of like late night infomercials and stuff, he has those ones. He had a couple where I don't know if Adult Swim still does this or does it with any sort of like regularity. Probably not, because that would kind of kill the point, but like there have been instances where like Adult Swim would just, without warning or any promotion, at like 3 a.m. air something really fucking crazy. Just, it's like, you know, for whoever was still up watching Adult Swim, you'd be enjoying I don't even know what Adult Swim has these days. I'm assuming just like 40 Rick and Morty reruns. So after your like 6 consecutive episode of Rick and Morty, all of a sudden an infomercial plays for like an antidepressant but the infomercial's like 16 minutes long. And it's just getting more concerning and upsetting as it goes. Like that's, Alan Resnick makes those, and they're just so good. This House Has People in It. I was obsessed for like a week with This House Has People in It. I was just looking up not just the film itself, but then like all the secret stuff that he'd hidden online that you could find through it, and that shit rocks. And to me, that is sort of like the epitome of the analog horror experience as I understand it to be. Like, you're home alone, You're just watching TV, minding your own business. You can't fucking sleep. And then this crazy thing plays up, and like you feel, you know, the next day you try to tell somebody about it and you like can't find any evidence that it ever happened. Like, no, my TV switched and it was just surveillance footage of this family in their home. That their daughter was sinking through the kitchen floor and everybody was screaming and there was something weird running around outside. And they're like, yeah, whatever, man. Put the fries in the bag. Look at this. No, can't do it. Grab it. Put this in there. Grab it. Huh? Grab it. Just give me the option to... Maybe we don't have the thing that goes in there yet. A TV? You see, man, what we're saying is everybody's head's a TV because it's like everybody's so buried in their screens these days. It's like they just become screens themselves, man. No original thought at all. Just what's been programmed into them by the state. You know what I'm saying? Hey, are you like seeing anybody? Do you want to get coffee or where are you going? The TV man.
It's here.
Okay, bye. Oh, maybe that's not the way we want to go, actually. That's the bad way. Am I going to go inside the TV or something? Oh, no, we're going through here. Oh, this is what's on the TV. I am in the TV. I am... 3 a.m. Inuyasha reruns. That's what, when I think of Adult Swim, that's the thing. I feel like I think of stuff that's probably not on Adult Swim anymore because I'm thinking about Inuyasha. I'm thinking about Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I'm thinking about... Oh! I'm thinking about Boondocks. Space Ghost, who I know the creator of Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, has recently passed away. Very unfortunate. That was a terrific ahead of its time program. Oh. Thinking of Harvey Birdman, C-Lab. Those are my guys. Those are my heroes. We doing a spooky? Oh!
No! It's here again!
Ah, hell. Look, man, I'm just trying to punch out, okay? I'm done working for the day. And I really have other things to do, and I should be getting paid for this.
I must go!
Yes, must go faster. Yes, must go faster. Bebop, yeah, that's a great Adult Swim rerun call out. Cowboy Bebop. What else was there? You know, I mean, I don't really think of it either as an Adult Swim thing, but like, there was definitely a period there where like Adult Swim would always start off with like King of the Hill rerun and then a Family Guy rerun. So I still kind of associate those things with Adult Swim, but they're not, of course, not original Adult Swim creations. In fact, I remember Adult Swim was really carrying the torch for Family Guy back when it was completely canceled and there were no new episodes on the air. And then, hey, this, do you mind if I'm doing a thing?
Don't kill me.
Do you mind? Do you have any members of Adult Swim, sir?
I've already taken one of my legs. What more do you want?
You did?
I'm begging you. I have a kid. I haven't gotten to say goodbye.
Is that me?
Don't kill me.
What I was saying though is I remember back when like Family Guy got put back on the air, Adult Swim was mad that it went back to Fox because they're like, we're the only reason anybody cares about this show. And there might be been some validity in that.
Real. Before all this happened, was it the same monster that took your leg?
You see,
That's not
everyone
me.
thinks I'm mad, including me. This monster made me lose my job.
So now I'm looking through the perspective. Was I looking through his perspective? What was happening? What is happening?
I did something terrible. I feel bitter. But none of that matters now. The only person who believes me turns out to be the Thought Bureau agent interrogating me.
What I saw in your head doesn't show the entire truth. The key to resolving everything lies deeper. Things that I've yet to see. Sean, for your child and for yourself.
Let's make a deal, Agent McGovern. If, I'm saying only if, promise me the Thought Bureau will protect my child from those bastards. Then I'll show you the truth about this monster.
Mother, I use my authority as a Rome agent to request protection for Grace Mendez.
Request approved. The Thought Bureau has been informed.
Let's begin.
That's nice. I'm sure that wasn't dishonest at all. What are this? What are all this? Definitely has that like end media res thing, right? Where it's like we're just, although as far as I know, this is the actual beginning to the game, but it's like we're just gonna throw you into the deep end. We're not gonna explain anything. We're gonna let you figure it out. Oh, is that it? I guess it has been about an hour, eh? Flashbang warning. Flashbang grenade. That's coming up soon. Oh, they won't turn off. Ah! What's that fucking like Miranda Cosgrove? She's like ah when it like hits super bright. Sorry, that was loud. Flashbang. Potential VOD mute. What's this? We're now looking at somebody's like portfolio. What is all this? What are this? I don't know what to make of all that. I don't know if the mysteriousness of it, woo, is like emblematic of the fact that it's a demo. Probably not. The whole game's probably super weird like that. Okay, well, I'm a little curious, I guess, which is this is weird. He really was the Headless. You nailed that one. I'm curious. I'll be curious to see what the response is to this once it comes out. As far as gameplay is concerned, to me it felt like kind of a walking sim, which is fine. I think some people say walking sim is like a derogatory. I don't necessarily mean that. It just has to be an interesting game around where you're walking. Okay, that's just literally the Black Lodge. Wait a minute. That's just the Black Lodge. That's the Black Lodge. Come on, you can't just do that. I literally said at the top that this game is self-described as Lynchian, and how I'm not sure how to feel about that. And then even joked about what it's like. Okay, is it David Lynch inspired, or is it going to literally rip off Twin Peaks? And that was just the Black Lodge trailer. Now.
Mother that you all worship.
What are all this?
He has lingered too long at the gate of death. How do you know if his consciousness is still in his body anyway?
Tell me, do you think a glimpse of a memory is the absolute truth? You don't get to choose to see
what's
the
this?
events
Like
that
taking
led up to
pictures?
these memories, or what transpired after.
You should know more than I do about how Leviathan operates.
Why don't you kill me?
Because you're a good person. Whether it's in this space or another space, you're
It's a lot
good
happening in this.
What's going to happen next?
I don't know if this might have been the trailer I saw. I just remember when I saw the trailer for this, I was like, what is any of this? Oh?
Help me.
You just don't know it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a pretty high effort game here. That's what I was mentioning earlier, is it definitely looks... Horror games get added to the PlayStation Store all the time. It don't necessarily look like high effort works, but this does. I'm just sort of flabbergasted by it and what it's aiming to be, what the actual game will be like. I don't know. I'm at least curious. I can't promise that this is immediately going on the wish list or anything, but I'll be watching this with curiosity and see how people respond to it once it's out. I'd be open to seeing some more gameplay from it, because this was interesting at least. It's no Rogue City DLC. No, it's not. But what is? That definitely has thrown a wrench in my summer streaming schedule. The new RoboCop stuff. You know, I will say though, I didn't mention this last time the Rogue City DLC came up. It looks like a big aspect of it is you play through flashbacks as Murphy before he becomes RoboCop, and I'm a little apprehensive about that. If it's like really a big portion of the game, because you'd be playing RoboCop without any of your RoboCop powers, and I don't know how appealing that is. I want to be able to throw people through the wall so hard that they like jib out and clip through it and jiggle into eternity. So I don't know, but I'm in. That's like probably an instant buy for me. Hopefully, the fact that they're making more content for that means they'll fix the cutscene bug that's apparently only on PlayStation. If you remember that, it was kind of annoying. That'd be nice. You should make sure your games work 100% before you make new stuff for them. That's my philosophy. That's my motto. Anyway, I am glad I checked this out. It was quick. It was brief, but very interesting visually. No idea what's going on in it. I don't know if you're supposed to take it so literally or if it's a largely symbolic work, or maybe that's the point. If it were truly Lynchian, it would be here to do really weird stuff, make you think about it, and then explain nothing. So maybe that's what it's doing. Although, the frustum culling, wow. $100, I wouldn't have been able to tell you what the name of that was, but you're so right. The frustum culling was horrendous. Horrendous frustum culling. They better fix that for the DLC comes out. I swear to God. I don't have it installed anymore, so I don't know. They could have patched that already. I would not have noticed if it was installing a RoboCop patch. But no, I'm glad I played this. I'm curious about it. I would be willing to see kind of what the response is, or what else they release up until release day. And yeah, I don't know. This could be something. We might come back to this some point. We'll see. Ooh. That was weird. Sorry about that. We good? Can you hear me now? Do a quick check.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, good. That was weird. All right. I'm going to switch over to Mass Effect 2 now. Be right back. Be right back. Give me like 1 minute. Not even.